Good morning, welcome to my channel. Excuse my croakiness today, guys. I've ended up with a virus. I'd say it's the flu and tonsillitis, but anyway, it's all good. Doesn't mean I can't make a video. I want to thank everybody, first of all, that has viewed my last video. It's gotten a really good response, and I am honoured and that people like my video and actually do view it, which was the last one. It's a big jump to what I have been experiencing of late. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, let's get on with it. We're going to make it quick, easy. I'm thinking, because I want to create a bookmark, a quick, easy bookmark and a journal card using these leftover digitals. So we'll cut out a quick bookmark, and I'm going to make it 1 3/4, I think. I'm thinking, yeah. These are quick and easy, guys. There's no thought. This is back to tea stain paper. And with this, I haven't got, well, I have got one. I just don't know where it is. So we've got to make sure our bookmark fits into its little, and it should if I do it that way. So hang on a moment, just get it straight, Jeannie. That will fit in. I think, is it crooked? No, I don't think it's crooked. And then I'm going to turn it over one more time, and then we're going to cut the excess away. Sorry, guys. We're going to decorate this. Now, this could be, the bookmark could be, so you leave a little bit to actually glue underneath. That might be a little bit too much. Oh, no, it'll be all right. It'll be okay. Like I said, this is for the 100-day project. It's also just for Journal of Ideas. And it's also, so it's not, you don't overthink this process. And you see how we've got that tucked in and tucked like so. What I also like to do is turn this up like so. And we will turn this one down as well, and you'll see why in a minute. So we're going to go in here, and we're going to do away. Oh, I've got the shakes. It's from just being sick. We're going to do away with that, and I just cut slightly above that scored line. Yeah, that's fine. And also just a little bit of a slant and above the score line. And then you haven't got the bulk. And then up here, we want to keep that, but we want to do away with that. And normally what I do is trim like so. And like, I'm going to just right on the score line. And it'll be like so. I might trim that a little bit. I don't want it too much. I might actually just do that like so. And then I might reinforce that with something just in that. So that means looking at things a little bit differently here. What am I going to put there before we put it down and decorate it? This is just quick and easy. No overthinking, guys. Just find some scrap and put it down. And I have got scrap somewhere. I don't want that. Where are we? I'm a bit slower today, so you've got to sort of forgive me. And I'm thinking this little bit of writing. Oh, I should really do it straight. I should do it straight. And these are just stuff that's lying about on my desk. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going to glue it down. Like I said, we're not going to overthink it. I might just make that straight. Trim that down a bit. And I'm going to put the glue down. I forgot to turn my glue off yesterday. And the reason why is because it didn't go really bad. It's because it's so hot in here. So when I want to craft, I've got to craft when it's not too hot. Like so. We'll wait till that dries. Because I made a bit of a mush there. And I don't want it to stick. Fix it up, Jenny. Okay. We're going to ink it. I was doing that the other day with a project, right? And forgot to ink it. I'm going to ink it. I like a bit of ink. And I also do it a little bit on the inside. Not that it's going to show. And then ink these sides. These are kits that I accidentally printed on 160 GSM. So it's a very strong paper. You know, like it's a bit thicker than, I'd say it's double of the photocopy paper. And make sure that's dry. And do it like so. This is, like I said, it's quick. Oop, wrong way. Oh. Rushing now. I've got to slow down. Slow down. Slow down. And wipe that off. And I'll just use a scrap of paper, guys. You'd be amazed what a scrap of paper can do. Just make sure it's still, this glue takes so long to dry with our humidity. It might be quick and easy in other countries, but here it does take that bit longer. I might put that there so it doesn't stick down in case there's a bit, gives it a chance to dry. Put that there. Oh, better not actually. We'll stick it down and then we'll put it in. And normally, the glue's not coming out now. Anyway, that's down. And then we put this down. This is just quick and easy, you know. And we are crafting. We have created. Now, what I want to do is tidy that up. And tidy that up. And just slightly straighten that. There you go. And that gives you an idea how quickly it is to create a bookmark pocket. It's taken too long to dry the glue. Okay. Where's my journaling card? So that should fit in like so. And I like my tag or whatever to be a little bit taller than the bookmark, but to fit in my journal. And it should. I'm just going to have a look. Yep. And we're going to decorate. We're going to decorate this journal card, and again, I just rip paper. This is one of the, I normally use the glue stick, but anyway, doesn't matter. This is one of the kits by Rachel from Roxy Creations. She's got some gorgeous kits. So you can use them as backgrounds. There you go. And we can put a bit of lace. And I've got this gorgeous piece of lace here. But what I'm going to do, I just want the bottom. I just want these to be up here. And no overthinking, guys. You just put your stuff down. Like the 100-day project, it's got no pressure, you know, no pressure whatsoever. You just put your stuff down. I've got a little bit of lace here that I might use. I don't know yet. Got to find something to put down. Yeah, I'm loving it, you know, because it's a no pressure. I might leave that for that. And I've got a lot of cutouts here, and there must be something I can put down. And that's finding something for there. Like I said, quick, easy collaging. For me, it's good. And why I'm doing it today, despite being sick, is because self-care requires me to look after me, you know, and think that it's only going to take me anywhere between 15 minutes to half an hour to craft and to create something that I like. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to put down. The green standing out. These ones printed a little bit too dark, but do you know what? I'm not minding them. I'm liking them. Yeah, so self-care doesn't require me to do it requires me to go and look after myself, take a lemon drink or whatever it is that's going to make me feel better. And I will, once I stopped crafting. I've got this gorgeous glassine that I use for layers. And I'm going to use it because I like my stuff to pop up. You know, like to actually pop up and jump out at me. And that's what I did yesterday when I did the, I'm thinking that one there and this one possibly there. Okay, or possibly this one. This one matches better. But I don't know. I like being a little bit different and just creating. And we've got to ink. We've got to ink. Anyway. So self-care today for me is going to be looking after myself, having lemon drinks, and making sure that I'm hydrated. It's very hot here. We haven't had much rain. There was, I think, a little bit last night, so we're running out of water here. But anyway, we're on a farm, and that's what you expect when you live here. I might nip the ends for this one. Yep, looks better. And we're going to start layering. Where's that layer? I want that. But always do placements, guys. You know, it looks really good when you place things down. And I reckon it needs a bit of pop-up lace. I love, love, love laces. And you'll see me utilising them a lot in my junk journals. And guys, the easiest way to use laces is to rip. Rip, tear, place. It's so much fun. You don't have to go and buy new laces from a shop. I find that clothing at an op shop will have lots of laces. I'm going to put this down. And then we're going to figure out how to put this piece down. Maybe this one. Oh, yeah. So, before I put the beautiful lady down, I'm going to be putting some lace. And, yeah, so last night, after I did a job, because I had to work, I actually, isn't that gorgeous, went to dinner with my son and husband, and we had a great old time, despite me being not well. And the reason why we did it is, honestly, I just couldn't cook last night. I was exhausted. So that's sometimes is self-care, you know. When you can't do something, you just stop and decide, that's it. I'm not cooking. Today is about me going out for tea, you know, being looked after by somebody else for a change. You know, and again today I might consider doing the same thing. I might decide that I don't want to cook, you know, and let somebody else do it. If you haven't got somebody else, you know what you keep that's really good for self-care is those frozen meals. I know some of them are tasteless, but isn't it better to have a quick meal than nothing when you don't feel like cooking? There you go. And I don't know how long I've been at it, 17 minutes. That's pretty good. I was just thinking maybe add a bit of, oh, this is just gorgeous Florentine paper. And I've got to add it. I've got to add it. Oh, I did this up when I shouldn't have. Oh, I love Florentine paper. I really do. And when you want to kick out something, add a bit of Florentine paper as a washi. I might have to nip that a bit, or maybe I don't. I'll see if I can lift that up and do that. Isn't that cute? There you go. There's our bookmark. And let's create the pocket. Let's make it pretty. Now, sometimes what I do, if I just want this to be a bookmark that's a floating one, I will decorate the back slightly. Oh, I wanted some, where's my paper? I wanted some writing. Like, that's pretty busy. And it is going to be a lot busier when I put the lady down and stuff like that. So I just want a little bit of writing to flow through. And it's going to have a bit of lace and stuff like that. I'm about layers, right? Layering is my friend in the crafting. This one will go, oops, like so. I just faded it out a little bit, but pushed it up a bit. I want a bit of lace, and I'm going to put this strip that's been sitting for months on this desk around here. Not overthinking, just laying and laying it down, guys. What I'm happy about is that I've actually, despite feeling how I'm feeling, created something today. And believe me, it does require effort when you don't feel well. And a lot of you are in that same position. But do something that you really like, you know, or take it in your mind, take yourself in a place where you're not feeling sick. You know, to somewhere where you've had a good time. I don't know. I do that sometimes. I go to another planet. I'm going to push her down a bit, like so. Yeah, I do things like that. I just go into my mind and take myself to some nice place that I've been to, shut my eyes, and I meditate. And that does it for me, you know. It gets me out of feeling like I'm feeling. That's pretty. It's so pretty. I've got to make sure that's down. And I'm going to stick this down too, I think. Yep. Because it's going to match the other bit of lace. I need a pen. I always use little clip pins. I need to hold that down. It takes ages to stick for me. I'm going to sort of give it a bit of a stretch. Yeah. First I've got to get a pen before it pin, guys. I'm just going to use a gold one if I can get it in. And I could clip a vintage button on it, which you've seen me do these in the past. If you belong to Junk Journal book lovers groups, there should be live streams that I've done in the past, because I didn't do many videos for a long time on YouTube. I did them in the group. And I'm not going to put one down. I'm just going to put a pin. I don't know. Oh, hang on a minute. There's a cutie here. Just noticed it. Just a pop of colour. Buttons and that are your best friends. I like this bookmark. It's so cute. Oops. And pocket. I'm just trying to get it in, guys. And my fingers up. I'm going to take that away. That one is just too hard for me to do on video. So I'm going to put one of these in, Tim Holtz ones. These aren't actually Tim Holtz. I think I got these from eBay, which is a lot cheaper than Tim Holtz, guys. And these little cute buttons are vintage. Oops. It's still slipping out of my hands. Holy moly, Jeannie. But, guys, despite how I'm feeling, I created something and I'm really happy, and I hope you are too, to see a video from me. I hope the response is good for this one too. Like I said, it's a quick, easy project. But I might quickly decorate the back because I feel like doing a little bit more to it. You know how I just want it like so. I'm trying to fix it. There. There it is there. Oh, I hope I haven't. No, I haven't. There is that. Isn't that cute? Nice journal card. Maybe that is a bit too much. Is it? You know it is. Should we change our minds? You're allowed to change your mind, guys. I've said it time and time again. Change your mind if that's what you want. And this glue rips off pretty easy. And we're going to put this one. And I'm going to put it like so. I should have copied that from the start, you know. I just didn't think. I mean, you know, like realise that I just can't have two pieces that look the same, because it's just going to be a bit too much. Now I'm going to have hassles doing this up. Oh. Okay, and I want that too. I hope you're enjoying my struggle, because the struggle's real at the minute. But it doesn't matter. You know why, guys? Because I've created something, and it keeps me happy that I have. I'm going to glue a bit of that down. I'm going to... No, not put nothing there. I'm going to leave it like so. And then I'm going to use, I think, a bit of Florentine paper or a Tim Holtz label. I'm thinking, no, a Tim Holtz label. I think it's going to be, I don't know what I did with the labels. Look, I haven't really touched anything on this desk, guys. But you know what it's like. What I do with the labels. It should be here. It should be here because I didn't do much. I really didn't. I didn't put things away. It's a busy day yesterday, and when you don't do much, generally there's something floating around that you can use. I'm just going to see if that will work. Yes, it will. Part of a label. So I'm only sticking part of it down, you know, so I don't waste your time. And you can do this, guys, you know, stick part of a label down. It doesn't have to be super perfect. And we're going to quickly decorate that back bit. Stick that. Isn't that gorgeous? So we're going to quickly decorate this. I'll take that out while we're decorating. And we're not going to overload it. What am I going to do? Does require thought sometimes though, doesn't it, Jeannie? And I'm going to put it that way. Like I said, you know, don't overthink. You're only doing this if you're having it floating. And remember, I still like to show you a bit of my signature. There you go. That looks neat. And then we want. We don't want much. We just want it to pop off a bit, pop up a bit. And no. I've got to say no, guys, to some things because it just don't look good. You know, and don't hesitate to do that. Say no, this doesn't look good, and go on with something else. I actually like that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to snip it now. And I'm going to put a child there. And I'm going to nip that a bit. Glue that down. No overthinking. I probably won't even put lace on this. You know, I just want it to look good. And create it real quickly. There you go. A bit of Florentine because it's sitting there. That needs to be stuck down. I love this Florentine. I got this Florentine from Rachel from Roxy Creations. And I'm just going to put it like so. And remember that part of the word I got? I'm going to put it there. Or like so, I think. Under the Florentine. I've got to... Yeah, the glue's playing up because, like I said, the weather is so muggy in here. So I'm going to put that like so under the Florentine. And I might put a stamp. It's just staring me. It's a little angel. And I might put it. No overthinking. It doesn't require a lot of thinking, guys, honestly. I hope I haven't bored you. I still want to remain committed to the 100-day project. And there you go. Isn't that cute at the back? And there's your bookmark. Like so. I just think it's gorgeous. You can just use that as a floating pocket or a bookmark. I'll quickly show you my signature. So I hope you like that. It was just quick and easy, guys. Oops. Oh. And the signature we're on is 5 because I feel I need to show you a signature. And for those that have inquired, I am definitely going to, I think I showed you this one. Yeah, I did. So it must be 5. Yeah, I did show you that one. Right, here's the start of the signature. Where are we? It's a lot of beads and dangles. I am going to do a journal with you guys in the next couple of weeks. 2 of them, actually. So there's the start of the page. Real antique lace. A proper prayer card. I don't know how old it is. I'm going to show you how to make these tags up in these pockets. They are so simple, guys. It's one of the most simple techniques there is. Another journal card that I made. I love this one. I'll make some of these scruffy tags. Vintage page. Antique atlas page. 1739 pages. Where I could, I left dates. You know, I'll put dates in. I love this. I love this. Chapter 1. Oh, just divine. And that is the right way, guys. Vintage atlas page. Tissue. Vintage children's book. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And that's an envelope I decorated. It just looks cute. I love envelopes, and I do decorate a lot of them, you know, for my journals. And I like clipping them in. I can't hide things in them. There's nothing hidden in these ones, but that's what I normally would do. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that page. Antique pages. Another one of those Easter cards. I love these for pocket tucks, for tucks and for hiding in. There's that beautiful postcard. It's written on, and most of them are in another language that I've got. Isn't that gorgeous? So you've got a flippy upper. So you can actually write that and tuck in. Coffee stained pages. Children's book. I love it. Tissue paper. Oh dear, I'm going to sneeze. Antique book page. That's about 110 years old. No, it'd be more, 130, I think. Chapter 1. Oh, love chapter 1. Look at that. Just gorgeous. There's that old book page. I'm flicking through it quickly, guys. This is Ruby and Pearl. And there's that beautiful vintage book page. Another journaling card. Look at that. We might do a couple of these. These are just gorgeous. And, you know, it doesn't require much supplies to make them. Thank you, Ruby and Pearl, because that was one of her pictures. Thank you very much, everybody. Before I go, I want to show you yesterday's project. So we've done 5 projects today. There she is. That was yesterday's project. See how puffy it is with the tissue paper? Isn't that cute? I only sewed around the lady, and that will stay pretty good. There's day 1. That's that. Day 4. I think that's day 3. Look at that. Day 3. And there is today's project. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing. I'm overwhelmed with the response I'm receiving with the 100-day project. Thank you so, so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Bye for now.